Hello, good morning. It's Sunday, and usually on a Sunday I have a delicious online meditation session with the lovely Kate Riley, and I was all prepped and ready for it this morning, and then I was suddenly urged to go and move my car from the car park because it's raining very heavily here, and being as I live right by a lake, the overflow river was about to overflow into the car park and wash my car away. So hence why I'm a little wet. I had to rush outside and move my car away, and I missed my meditation session. So I've decided to do my own little Sunday session, a chance to breathe, to go inwards, to reflect, a little bit of time for me, and I thought perhaps you would like to join me on this. I'm going to incorporate some stretches as well, just because it's Sunday, and why not? So I know for a lot of us, like tomorrow, the lockdown restrictions are being lifted slightly, and for lots of us that's fantastic news, especially for those of us who've been isolated alone for the last few months. However, I know for some of us it's a little daunting. I know for me in particular, even though I found homeschooling rather tricky and I have the utmost respect for my children's teachers, I've really enjoyed this quality time with my children, but also the time to just slow down, because prior to lockdown I was spreading myself far too thinly. I did way too much. I never had any time for myself. And I had so much I wanted to do and just never had the time to do it. And this lockdown has given me time. It's given me real quality time with my children, time for myself, time to assess my life and what is important and what's not. And I think coming out of lockdown, I feel a little bit anxious because I'm in a good place right now, and I feel like all of a sudden this crazy life is going to start up, and I'm going to have to deflect things and really take care of myself from now on. So today, I just want anyone who's joining me to just really take this time to be grateful for what the lockdown has given you, and be grateful for how our lives are going to change for the better after lockdown. And just take this time for you to breathe and just enjoy this moment with yourself and me. So let's go. I hope my feet are clean. Apologies to any of you who can't stand feet. So I'd like to start sitting up straight. Shoulders, in fact, we're going to start with our shoulders. So I want you to take a big deep breath in and raise up the shoulders. And as you breathe out through your mouth, just lower the shoulders down and back. And take another big deep breath in. Through the nose, raising those shoulders up, and as we breathe out, we're taking them down and back, and keep them in this position. If at any time you feel them creeping up, just gently tell them, get back down. We're relaxing now. Okay, with your feet out in front of you, this is called the traveling butterfly. So we're going to bring the feet in and together in this butterfly pose, okay, and then push back out. So breathe in, bring the legs in, the heels together, and breathing out, pushing those feet back out. This is great for mobilizing the hips. If you've got any hip pain, this is fantastic. And again, bringing the feet in together, and just keep your feet here together. We're going to take hold of the feet, pushing our elbows out onto the knees, and just gently take a big breath in and gently push your elbows down onto the knees, slightly leaning forward, and just take some big breaths in and out here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And release. Just shake the knees out gently. And let's go again. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, pushing the elbows down onto the knees. Trying to push those knees down towards the floor as best you can. Leaning forward, keeping a straight back. And here, just take some big breaths in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through your mouth. Let's just lift up the knees, shake them out again. We're going to go through that once more. I've got my doTERRA oils being diffused just behind me. It smells incredible. Every breath is just delicious. I can feel it cleansing and purifying, energizing. It's just wonderful. Okay, a big breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, pushing the elbows down onto those knees, leaning forward, back straight. Keep breathing, big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth here. Take a few breaths here. As you breathe out, just imagine any worries or any concerns you have being blown away. Any negative thoughts that come into your mind, just blow them away with that exhale. And coming back up. Excellent. I hope you can all see me okay. The light quality in here isn't the best. Okay, from here, let's extend out our right leg to the side and place your other foot on the inside of the thigh, or as best that you can, okay? From here, let's just take a big deep breath in and raise our shoulder blades up to our ears. And as we breathe out, drop them and take them back. Let's do that again. And let's take them back. Excellent. We're going to take another deep breath in through the nose. And as we do, we're going to push our hands and reach down that extended leg. Just take a few deep breaths here. Don't worry if you can't reach your toe. Take some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really try and focus on that breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If any thoughts come into your head during that time, say hello to them and then ask them to come back later, or send them on their way. Now is all about you, your breaths, relaxing and enjoying these delicious stretches. Okay, bring in your torso back up. Hello, flying. We're now going to bring that leg round behind us, okay? So bending that leg behind us. This is our sort of half pigeon pose, okay? It's great for opening up the hips. Take a big deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, just lower forwards. And with your arms outstretched, take some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you do, try and extend your hands out in front of you. Take some big breaths here. Really enjoy this stretch. And bringing it back up. Okay, now I'm going to shift round. So still in this half pigeon pose, place two hands in front of you. You're going to put your weight into your wrists, push up and extend that back leg. Okay, so we're keeping our front leg bent, but we're extending that back leg, pushing it out along the floor. Again, take some big breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. If you feel any tension anywhere, send your breath there. As you take a big breath in, send that breath to wherever you feel tension. And as you breathe out, feel that tension melting away. And now we're going to take a big breath in, and as we exhale, we're pushing out with the hands and leaning down into that stretch. And I just want us to stay here for some really big, deep breaths. In and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Any tensions you feel, send your breath to that place. And when you exhale, feel the tension melting away. Imagine your breaths to be waves on the beach. As you breathe in, that's the waves coming in, washing up onto the shore. And as you breathe out, the waves go back into the sea, taking away any troubles, any tension, any worries you might have, washing them away. Breathing in and out. And bring yourself back up. And place your tailbone back down. Doesn't that feel delicious? Let's go on the other side. Okay, so we're now going to work on the other side. So from our butterfly position, our back nice and straight, heels together. Let's just take a big deep breath in, raising our shoulder blades up to our ears. And as we exhale, we're pushing them down and back. Resetting the shoulders. Let's do that again, a big deep breath in through the nose. And as we breathe out, lower the shoulders and drag them back. Wonderful. Extending out your left leg to the side and keeping your heel tucked in to your extended leg thigh. Okay. Excellent. Now keeping a nice straight back, we're going to take a big deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to push down that leg, okay? If you can, touch the toes. If not, don't worry. Keep your back nice and straight. And take some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. With every exhale, try and go a little bit further into that stretch. Any negative thoughts that come into your head, acknowledge them and send them on their way. Any thoughts of the future? What you're going to cook tonight? What chores you need to do around the house? Again, acknowledge them, send them on their way. All we want to think about now is our breath, where we feel any tension. This moment right now is all that matters. And slowly coming back up. Let's tuck that leg behind us in our half pigeon pose. That's a mouthful. Okay, so from here, let's take a big deep breath in through the nose, and as we exhale, we're just going to lean forward. Push forward with the arms. Pushing our tailbone back onto the mat. And take some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're just going to stay here for a few seconds, taking some big deep breaths in and out. We feel any tension, sending our breath to that place. And with every exhale, feeling that tension slowly melting away. And bringing yourself back up. Oh, this is delicious. Okay, turning yourself round, or you can stay where you are. I'm turning around so that you can see me. So, staying in this position, we're going to place our hands in front of us on the floor or on the mat. We're going to put our weight into our wrists, lifting up our bottom, pushing that rear leg back. Okay? So our front leg is staying bent, but our back leg is pushing back, and we're trying to push the thighs, the knee, the calf, the shins, into the mat, into the ground. Take a few gentle breaths here again, sending any breath into the places where you may feel tension to ease that tension, melt it away. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And with your next big intake of breath, as we exhale, I want you to push your arms out and lean down towards the floor to really stretch out our whole body and take some really big deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember the waves washing in with every intake of breath and washing back out again with every exhale. Washing away any concerns, any worries, any thoughts that aren't helping us right now, thoughts from the past, thoughts of the future. They're not serving a purpose to us at this moment right now. All that matters right now is our breaths in and our breaths out. And gently bring yourself back up. And sit back on your bottoms. And right now, I want you to sit in whichever way that might be comfortable for you. For me, I love this sort of half pigeon pose. For you, it might be cross-legged or even in the butterfly. However is comfortable for you, get into that comfortable pose. And let's take some big deep breaths in. And as we do, I want you to open up your arms, open up your chest, open up your heart, and feel that breath fill in your lungs. And as you exhale, bring your hands around you, give yourselves a hug. And again, let's take a big breath in through the nose, opening up the chest, filling our lungs, enriching our heart. And as you exhale, bring in those arms around to give yourself a hug. It's really important to give yourself some love. Wonderful. And now just place your hands on your thighs or in front of you, wherever is comfortable. And let's just close our eyes and take some big deep breaths in and out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if you feel that your shoulders have risen up, just lower them back down with your exhale. And I want you to clear your head of any thoughts that don't serve a purpose right now. Imagine that beach. Imagine your breaths of the waves coming in and going back out. And any worries or concerns or tension that you may feel is gently washed away with every exhale, with every out-breath, with every wave. In and washing away. And I think we should all take this moment right now to really think about what we're grateful for, what we have benefited from during our lockdown. What have we learned about ourselves during lockdown? And how would we like to use that knowledge to go forward from here on, to enrich our lives, to make our lives better, to make us better? And if you're feeling anxious about lockdown ending and about going back out into the world and out of isolation, I want you to think of all the positives, all the good things that you can take from lockdown and use in this new chapter of our lives. What have you learned about yourself that you can take forward into tomorrow? How is your life going to change for the better? Really take this moment to just be so grateful for this moment as well, for this moment right now, for this time for yourself, for this time to relax, for this time to acknowledge the things that are going on inside of you, and to decipher what's positive, what's useful, and what's no longer useful. And let's make a real conscious effort today to focus on those positive things, to fill our day with those positive things, and to take them forward into tomorrow, whatever tomorrow may bring. But for now, just take this moment to focus on your breath, to feel your lungs, to feel your heart. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and smile. And I really like to thank you all for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed that. I know that I did. You can't beat a session with Kate Riley. But we can still take the moment for ourselves to look after ourselves. And I hope that you're feeling refreshed and relaxed and rejuvenated after that. And thank you for joining me. And as always, keep happy, keep healthy, and keep smiling.